How about the Browns and the Bears here? Fascinating game as well. Why? Because we're going to get a look at Justin Fields here as a starting quarterback in the NFL much sooner than what maybe the Bears front office had expected with Andy Dalton. Dalton played well last week up until he got hurt. Justin Fields came in and damn near gave the entire game away to the Cincinnati Bengals. Now you're asking him to go on the road and pick up a victory against the Cleveland Browns. But what Cleveland Browns team, Kyle, are we actually getting in this situation? Baker Mayfield, separated shoulder. You have a dominant running game and a very good offensive line. I understand that. Jarvis Landry is not going to play. Odell Beckham giving us the old, I don't know if I'm playing either. So it looks like this will be a running game, and that's good for the Bears. Their defense can slow down a running game, and maybe Justin Fields can make enough plays here with his feet to keep the game close. I think 7's an appropriate number. It was a little bit higher to start the week, but I even saw 6.5s pop up a little bit earlier today, but primarily 7s across the board. If I'm taking a look at the notes that I have here, and I usually hate to go against myself, I have Chicago here listed as +7 with the points, and I also took them in my Pick 6 contest. Am I in love with this? No, but it's not about trusting the Bears and what I'm getting out of Justin Fields. It's what I'm actually going to get out of the Cleveland Browns, because let's be honest with you, Kyle. They go on the road. They should have beat the Chiefs, but they lost. The Chiefs then went on the road and lost to the Ravens. We'll see how good the Chiefs are the rest of the year, particularly on defense. Also, when you take a look at the Cleveland Browns, they came home last week. If Tyrod Taylor plays that whole game, they don't even beat the Houston Texans at home. So we're just expecting them to come on the field and wipe the Bears off. I know we saw the Bears get punched in the mouth opening night versus the Rams. Rams going to punch a lot of teams in the mouth. But I did like what I saw from the first 3 quarters of the Bears versus the Bengals. Slow the game down, play good defense, and just hope your quarterback doesn't throw pick sixes the other way to let the other team back into it. I like the Bears in this game. Am I crazy?
I don't know if you're crazy. I know I circled Cleveland in this. I do not love it. And it's that myriad of injuries. It's so tough. Look, I don't like anything that I see out of the Bears. Justin Fields obviously will have a week to prepare, and maybe he gives them a spark. I think the only thing I like, I guess shouldn't even say like, the thing I like the most in this game is the under 45.5. Points may be at a premium in this game. I'm not sure I expect a whole lot against Fields. Look, this is still, with all the injuries on offense, this is still a tough Cleveland defense. The secondary has been playing very, very well. The addition of Troy Hill in the slot has made a huge difference for them. Of course, Denzel Ward, very, very good. Greg Newsome II's been very good. Darnell Mooney's been battling injuries for Chicago as well. Neither offense right now, with the loss of Landry, inspires a ton of confidence. And with Baker being banged up, I know he's going to give it a go, but don't you think they're going to want to rely on that running game a little bit more? The Bears secondary is dreadful. I don't know how they're going to take advantage of that. I don't see a lot of points in this game, so I like the under. If I have the proverbial gun to my head, I'm not taking a rookie quarterback making his debut against what I think is one of the better defenses in the league on the road. I would lean Cleveland here. Prefer the first half so you can get that under a touchdown. That would be the way I go at 4.5 in the first half. I think that makes a whole lot more sense. But like I said, picking a side, we pick a side in every game. I'll lean Cleveland, but the play I like the best is under 45.5. Yes, they're seeing some 46s as well.
Now, you say you like that Cleveland defense. They got absolutely bombed on by Kansas City, almost 450 yards. And then against Houston, well over 350 yards with Davis Mills playing a lot of that game here.
True.
So we'll see.
Excuse
me. I read that actually, you know what? I am wrong with that. I read that backwards. It was 324 in the air opening day, 220 on defense. So but again, you're also taking a look at Patrick Mahomes bombing on you, right? So theoretically, we don't expect Justin Fields to come in here and bomb on anybody with the Chicago Bears. I just see with the points, I see it close, but I can't fault anybody for saying, like, dude, man, rookie on quarterback on the road. Where do I sign up on the opposite team? I hear you on that as well. Because it wasn't like, Kyle, Justin Fields came in like, whoa, did you see Fields last week? No, he was really bad.
Yeah, and look, people in the chat box, look, I'm not trying to sleep on Fields, but just the sample size that I've seen in real action hasn't been great. I understand he's going to have the full week to prepare with the number one unit, which is always good. It's really, really tough. I don't think you're crazy for taking Chicago here. It's just, for me, until I see it from a rookie quarterback, it's just tough to do. But I do like the under. I don't know if you see a lot of points here. Under 40, it's a low number in the NFL nowadays, but points might be at a premium here. Under 45.5, under 46 makes more sense than trying to take a side here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in that one here, but certainly an interesting one for sure. Rookies on the road don't usually cash in all that much, but you're getting a touchdown this one.